Hello everyone, this is Kaifu here. Today we have game 1 in the series for FoWTCG Held and Neko cards. Now today we have a match between Kiddo and Franky. Kiddo, representing on my left side, is playing Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood is a very aggressive deck overall, using like the moons to get Little Red right on the field very quickly and do a lot of massive power damage. And on my right side we have Franky playing Bahamut, is using a lot of dragons to hit for hard damage as well, just the same way as same way as Little Red Riding Hood does, but in a different way. So both players are using based on red, so allowing using those burn spells to finish the opponent off at the late game. So say they're running out of resource in the early game overall. So let's get back to the game itself. Now already Kiddo already suffered 300 point damage due to the Hunter, so putting him down to 3,700 life points. Now back to Franky's turn. Franky plays the 40 Thieves, allows him to draw 2 new cards and discard 2. Let's see what's good discard. He's got discard the Hunter, and I think I see Heaven and Earth. Yeah, he's got discard the Heaven and Earth, which is not really good in the early game at the moment. For those who don't know, Heaven and Earth allows you to do a lot of damage overboard depending how many Magic Stone is in play. Now back to Kiddo's turn. Now Kiddo is playing a Hunter. He's going for that aggressive play, attacking 300 directly. Surprisingly that Franky didn't block with it, but he has a Thunder in his hand anyway to get rid of the problematic card. So either way is a win-win for Kiddo. Back to Franky's turn. He's paying 2 to play Spawn of the Blazer. Spawn of the Blazer is pretty much sacrifice itself to produce any wheels to play a dragon on the field for that 2-color wheel. But let's see what can Kiddo do. Ooh, Kiddo playing Tsukuyomi of the Moon, allowing to get the Little Riding Hood on turn 3, destroying the Blazer right away, attacking for a massive amount, but instead Franky responds with Thunder, killing the Little Riding Hood right away, one of the main beaters or the actual beater for Kiddo's deck. Now if you guys don't know, Little Red Riding Hood deck doesn't have a lot of big sticks, so by killing Little Red Riding Hood in the early game, gives Franky a huge lead to the point that Kiddo can't do any massive amount of damage overall. Next, Franky plays the spell card, which is the First Light. So First Light has the ability where it allows you to draw 3 cards, but however, both players must pick a number randomly of his choice or her choice and show to each other with a die, or you can use die or use paper, whatever you want. And the one with the highest number chosen draws 3 cards, but however, the person with the highest life point call, like for example, I call 300, I suffer 300 points of damage. And Franky called 4, and I think Kiddo called 3, so 1 shot, so burning Franky 300 life point damage, but it doesn't matter early on because he's still in the early game, and it allows Franky to draw the extra 3 cards. That extra 3 cards can allow Franky to get a lot of resources on the field, like double Hunters, and a Rapid Declare, for example, killing the Hunter right away, not allowing Kiddo have any field present, and using his last resource to play Black Goat. Back to Kiddo's turn. Currently, life points 3,700 compared to 3,000 life point. Now, even though Kiddo has a high life point, the life point doesn't matter if your strategy isn't going well. Now, Franky is still in a huge lead because the thing is that Franky got rid of one of the big problematic cards in the Little Riding Hood deck, which is Little Red Riding Hood itself. So by killing it right away with a single Thunder, shutting down Kiddo's whole entire deck overall, because Little Red Riding Hood is also resolved on herself. Now Kiddo did play the Campella, allowing him to search for a blue moon card and put it on the field. Now for those who don't know, Campella has 2 abilities. The first ability is that, like I said, play a blue moon, and not only that, for when you control a moon, plus 4 attack and 400 defense to Camille, so you're currently sticking on 600 attack, 600 defense. Also, when a resident on your field dies, you can banish Campella instead and recycle that back to your hand. So a very toolbox card overall. Back to Franky's turn. Let's see what can Franky do. Franky dropped the big Blazer on the field. Blazer from the different dimension has swiftness overall, attacking for 11. Now, if you don't know, Blazer has the ability called swiftness, and for each card goes to the graveyard, remove it instead. Obviously, Campella is supposed to get removed, but I think Kiddo didn't know, and I don't think Franky cared at the moment because this is a casual game overall. So it was a big tournament event, I can see it, but just a casual game, just have fun overall. Let's see how it goes. Currently, Franky does have a big stone on the field, can finish Kiddo off very quickly if Kiddo doesn't have a plan overall. But I do see in Kiddo's hand has Purifying Fire, which can do a lot of damage, yes, and burning 700 point damage to Franky. Another Purifying Fire burning 14 damage on board, putting Franky down to 1600 life point. So now the main strategy for Kiddo now at the moment with his Little Red Riding Hood gone is supposed to burn Franky down to 0. But however, with Blaze on the field doing a lot of massive down damage, I don't think that will go well. And by the looks of Kiddo's hand has 2 Bloody Moons. Bloody Moon has the ability to actually kill one of your opponents or kill a special magic stone on the field. You can kill your own one if you really want to, but majority of the time you want to kill your opponent's one. Now with 2 Bloody Moon in hand, it's not very helpful because what Franky's playing at the moment, there's no special magic stone if you haven't noticed, because he's playing Heaven and Earth. Heaven and Earth, like I said before earlier in the video, can actually burn yourself if you control special magic stone. But if your opponent is the only one controlling special magic stone, it burns him that X amount of damage for 300 for each one. So obviously that Franky doesn't want to suicide overall, so he doesn't want to kill himself. Back to Kiddo's turn. Now Kiddo is in the situation that he doesn't want to be in. 2 Bloody Moon in hand, can't do much, and a big laser on the field that he can't get rid of unless he has a removal spell such as Stunning to Death, which I doubt. Even you do Stunning to Death with Laser, you just get removed from play anyway, so he can just comes back next turn. Because Laser has another ability, what it does is that if this is from remove from play, you can play it from the remove pile, so it's very powerful choice overall. Now back to Franky's turn. Now Franky using Dragon's King, Breath of Dragon's King, burning 800 point damage, and Kiddo scooping up stone, showing that he has no outs overall, even though he has 4 magic stone open. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Please stay tuned for round 2.